Hi guys, Mr. Mills here. Wanted to just run you through a quick tutorial on how to create your tables. These are the two we created in class, so I wanted to talk through how to do this in Word so that you are producing good results tables for your reports. You'll see here on this first table, there is in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So I'm going to insert a table with 5 rows and 4 columns. So I'm just going to go down to the bottom of the page here and click down here. I'm going to go up to the very top and click Insert, Table, and add 5 rows and 4 columns. What I need to do then is just highlight these 3 rows here. At the top here where it says Layout, I'm going to click Merge. So I click Merge Cells. I'll do the same here with these two on this side, and I'm going to click Merge Cells there. And then I can type in here temperature. And to do units, you should of course put the units in there, degrees Celsius. See the degrees Celsius, I want to make that little 0 degrees sign, so I'm just going to highlight it, go to the Home tab and hit that button there, and it'll put up the top for me. In this section, I'm going to write something like percentage of mold cover over 7 days, like this. And here, this was our day 0 data, our day 4 data, and our day 7 data. The temperatures we had might have been something like 5, 20, and 30. And just in terms of making it look a bit more professional in terms of its finish, I'm going to highlight these 2 rows like that. And in the Design tab, I can click the Shading button here. I'm just going to shade those. I might also highlight that section and just press Ctrl B, or go up to the Home button here and hit the Bold tab to make it look nice and bold. The other thing I like to do is, because they're numbers and they're short amounts, I'm going to highlight the whole table. So I can either do it by clicking and dragging and highlighting the whole table like that, or up at the very top left hand corner here you'll see there's a little plus symbol. If I click that, it highlights the whole table anyway. Back in the Layout tab at the top, I'm going to hit this button in the center here where it says Alignment, and it's going to put everything right in the middle for me. Right, now I've got a nice looking table, and of course I can just enter my numbers. Remember, I've already got here my unit, percentage, okay, so I don't need to write any units there. I've also got a unit here which is degrees Celsius, so I don't need to write any units there. So all I can do is just put numbers in here. So of course on day 0 we had 0 mold. On day 4 we might have had something like 5% mold, and on day 7 we might have had 20% mold. And there's your results table. Of course the one thing that's missing is a title, so we're going to go up to the top of the table. You'll see there's a big gap. If I start typing here, table 1, there's a big gap between the word table and the actual table itself. To fix this up, just in the Home tab, in the middle here, there's this little button there. I can click on that. You'll see down the bottom it says remove space after paragraph. I'll click that, it brings it up together for me. Table 1, effect of temperature on mold growth, or something like that. Okay, and that's my little table. So for you guys, once you've done all of that, what you can do is you can Control copy the whole lot. So that whole lot thing, press Control copy. I'm going to press Enter and Control V. Then I've got a second table. Of course, the second table is going to be for my observations. So I don't want to have percentage. I want to have observations. And here, the effective temperature on mold growth, and of course it's no longer table 1, it'll be table 2. Boom. The only thing with your observations one is, because you're putting words in, it might be worth making it so that you've got a little bit more space. So I might drag this right across the side there, basically until temperature's small as it will go. And then I can highlight these 3 columns there, and I want to make them all the same size. So once again, go up to the Layout tab, and you'll see here there's a button that says Distribute Columns, and they're all going to be the same size. This time, because I'm typing, I don't necessarily want the words all in the middle like this, okay? So instead of doing that alignment, I'm just going to delete that out of there. I'm just going to highlight these cells here, and back up here where it says Alignment, I might put them in the center like this. Okay, so no mold, soft white bread, something like that. Moist feel, something like that. Okay, so we're going to put some observations, and of course on day 0 they're all the same, so we can just control copy, control V. There we go, and of course then you'll put in your observations over here. There we go, guys. I hope that helps, and in the end, there we go, we're going to produce 2 tables which have one with your numbers, one with your observations. Remember that when you do your graph, you're only graphing this table here. Don't try and do a graph of your word table, only the number table. So you'll need to create a graph. Hope that helps. See you later.